Hello, I'm Lucia and you're watching the Blue Rose Lou Yoga and Wellness channel. And today I'm doing part 2 of the breakdown of beginner poses. So the first pose I want to show you is cat-cow. And cat-cow is a really nice stretch for the spine. So we're going to begin in tabletop. So our knees are going to be under the hips, in line with the hips, and our hands under our shoulders. And the tops of our feet are going to be on the mat and the back is straight. So on an inhale, we're going to bring the belly down and the shoulders and the tailbone go up towards the sky, lifting our head gently. Exhale, we're going to reverse that, rounding the spine. Inhale, arch the back, shoulders and tailbone go up. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round the spine. One more time. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, round the spine. And you can do that pose at your own pace. The next pose I'm going to show you is Warrior One. And Warrior One looks different on everybody. And I'll explain that as I show you. So I'm going to come back to tabletop. So knees under hips, hands on the shoulders. And we're going to go into downward dog and then to Warrior One. So we're going to curl the toes under, bring the hips up to the sky, chest towards thighs. We're going to lift the right foot behind us and bring the right foot under your chest in between your hands. You can walk it up. Knee above ankle here. We're going to pivot the left foot. Find ground here. Make sure you feel grounded. And we're going to bring our body up and hands up to the sky. And you open your chest here. So your shoulder blades you're pushing them back and closer together. Opening up the chest. And what I want to show you here is the hips. There is width in the hips here, and that's fine. When we do a high lunge, it looks very similar to Warrior One. The difference is in a high lunge, our hips are both facing straight and they're even. And here in this pose, the hips have a little more distance, they have more space, and the right foot is facing frontwards, and the left foot is pivoted on an angle that's comfortable for you. So your hips are a little open here, and that's fine. And the hands come up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down to the mat. And we bring that right foot back. Get back into tabletop. We're going to practice Warrior One on the other side. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Curl the toes under, hips go up to downward dog. Lift the left leg behind you. Bring that left foot under your chest. You can walk it up if you need to. Knee above ankle. Pivot that right foot to a point where you feel grounded. Lift your body up. Inhale, hands go to the sky. Exhale, hands come down. Bring that left foot back. And come back to the mat. The next pose I'm going to show you is Warrior Two. And Warrior Two is a great pose because it makes you feel alive. It gives you energy, you feel awake. So it's a really, really nice pose. So we're going to start in tabletop and go into downward dog and then go into Warrior Two. So tabletop, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. We're going to curl the toes under, lift our hips up to downward dog. And here we're going to lift the right foot behind us and bring the right foot under our chest between the hands. If you need to walk it up, that's fine. Make sure your knee is above the ankle. We're going to pivot the left foot, and we're going to make like a half circle with our left arm. Right arm comes up, and we kind of twist towards the left, and we're looking towards the right. So I'm going to show that to you again. Our legs are where they are. I'm going to bring the fingers down to the mat. So as we're lifting here, we are bringing our arms up and twisting to the left. I'm going to show you again. Lift arms and twist. And we are stretching our head up, tailbone down, and the hands are stretching in opposite directions, and we're looking towards the right. And our hips are open here, and the chest is open here. So we're pushing the shoulder blades towards each other, opening up that chest. And breathe through the pose. Stretching in all directions. One more breath. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Bring that right foot back and come back to tabletop on the mat. We're going to do the other side. Knees under hips, hands on the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Push your hips up to downward dog. Lift the left leg behind you. Bring that left foot under your chest. Walk it up. Knee above ankle. Pivot the right foot. Grounding yourself here. I'm going to lift and twist again. So we're going to lift, make a half circle with that right arm. Twist towards the right slightly. Well, we're going to look towards the left and stretching in all directions. Again, right, the legs are where they are. Bringing the fingertips down here and lifting the arms and twisting as we look left. Facing mostly towards the right of the mat. We come back down, hands down to the mat, and we're going to step the left foot back. And that's Warrior Two. The next pose I'm going to show you is wide-kneed child's pose. So it's similar to child's pose, just a little different. We're going to get into tabletop, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. And we're going to bring our toes together. We'll touch those toes together. And we're going to bring the left knee to the left side of the mat. And the right knee to the right side of the mat. So the knees are wider apart here. We're going to sit back on the heels. I'm going to walk our hands in front of us. Arms straight in front of you. Bring the forehead down to the mat. And you can breathe deeply here. And on an exhale, you can release all the thoughts of the day. And sometimes what we do is we interlace our fingers together and put them behind the back of our neck. And breathe. Can slowly get up to sitting position. So I hope you found these videos helpful for you as you start your yoga journey. If you think anybody can get any help from these videos, feel free to share and feel free to subscribe. Thank you for sharing your time with me on the mat today. Have a great day.